Hello, welcome to class today. Now, under simultaneous equations, you can still remember in our introductory class, I, after defining simultaneous equation, I told you that there are two methods by which you can actually use to solve simultaneous equations. And the first one I mentioned was substitution method, and then the second one is elimination method. Now, for substitution method, what you're doing is you try as much as possible to see how you can solve the two unknowns together. While you're trying to solve one unknown, you are trying to solve the second unknown at the same time. So you have two unknowns that you are trying to solve at the same time. That's what happens during substitution method. But a different thing entirely happens when it comes to elimination. Now, elimination simply means taking out one unknown. You completely eliminate one unknown. You take one unknown out completely, and then you focus on one. After you have finished solving that one, you can now go back and then you now substitute your results for that particular one in any of the equations that you've been given to now find the final answer of the unknown that you eliminated earlier. So that's what elimination method is all about. And right now, I'd like us to solve some examples to bring more clarity to what I'm trying to share with you. All right? Okay, so here we go. Solve these equations. 2x plus 4y is equal to 42, and 6x minus 4y is equal to 30. Okay, so now let's try and see if we can solve this question. Now look at the question very well. Don't rush. In elimination method, what you are expected to do as a student is to look at the equations that you have before you and see which of the unknown will be easier for you to eliminate. Now, the first equation here says 2x plus 4y is equal to 42, while the second equation says 3x minus 4y is equal to 30. Now, if you check, the coefficient for x in the first equation is 2. The coefficient of x in the second equation is 6. Now, if you look at the coefficient of y in the first equation, it's plus 4. And the coefficient of y in the second equation is minus 4. So if you check now, you can even see that the coefficients are even. That's for the y, right? They are like coefficients. The only difference there is that their signs are different. So what I would like you to do is try to see if you can even actually, right, eliminate the y, since you have the numbers are like numbers, 4, 4. Unlike the x that you have 2 and 6. So it will be easier for you to eliminate. What you should note as a student is which, in any question I'm given, which of the unknown will be easier for me to eliminate in order for me to get my answers as fast as possible. For every question you're being given in school, whether it's test, whether it's exam, you're going to be given time to attempt those questions. So for you as a student, your target should always be, how can I actually attempt this question as fast as possible? All right, the time that's been given to me, how can I maximize the time? How can I attempt this question in a shorter time than other students? How can I be able to attempt this question in the shortest possible time that has been allocated for this particular question? That should be one of your goals in any problem you are attempting. All right, that's why in any exam you're given time, you're expected to use the allotted time for any exam that you're being given. So for a particular question, there's a timing for that question, so you should be able to try as much as possible to see how you can actually solve any question you're being given in mathematics the easiest possible way, or making sure that you follow the rules that actually governs any step that you're expected to solve. So in this case now, we're going straight to y. Let's see how we can eliminate y instead of x, because x will take us, means we're going to be going on a longer route. All right, okay, now for us to eliminate y, remember that for the first equation we have plus 4 2x. The second equation we have minus 4y. So if you want to eliminate this now, you can use a basic operation like what? Subtraction or addition. For example, now we can say we want to subtract the first equation and the second equation from the first equation, or want to subtract or want to add the first equation to the second equation. Now the first equation in this question now is 2x plus 4y is equal to 42. The second equation is 6x minus 4y is equal to 30. So if we are to subtract, don't forget your signs. Minus minus in mathematics is plus. So if you say plus 4 minus minus 4, you're actually saying plus 4 plus 4. That is going to give you 8. So you're not going to get 0, right? So you're not supposed to subtract now. In this particular question, you're not supposed to subtract the second equation from the first equation. Rather, you're supposed to add, because if you add, plus and minus in mathematics is what? Is minus. It's not plus. All right? Good. Plus minus is minus. Plus plus is plus. Minus minus is plus. Minus plus is plus. Okay, that's for the signs now, right? So if you say minus minus, you're going to get plus. If you say minus plus, you're going to get minus. And if you say plus minus, you're going to get minus. And if you say plus plus, you're going to get plus. So in this case now, we're going to say plus 4 plus minus 4. Now if you say plus 4 plus minus 4, you're going to get 0. If you say plus 4 minus plus 4, all right, or plus minus 4 in this case, because we have plus 4 for the first y and then we have minus 4 for the second y. So plus 4 plus minus 4 is going to be plus 4 minus 4. In other words, y will be eliminated from the equation. So 4 and y will disappear from the equation. We're now left with our what? Our 2x plus 6x. We have two equations. We're now going to be left with what? 2x and what? Plus 6x here.